So, one of my secrets on where I love to go and find communities is a website called slacklist.info. And I have it up here on the screen here. So, when I'm looking for communities to target, I go to this platform and I try to engage with, the appropriate community for whatever I'm working on. So, a good example might be if I have a company that's got a really cool startup, I will go here. Let me see, where is that? Where is that? And I will join the group. Some of these groups do cost a little bit of money, so I want to be careful about who I'm launching, how I'm joining these channels. But if it's a relatively low fee, maybe $4 or $5, I'll join and I'll start getting into conversations. And this is all through the app Slack. And, just to give you a heads up, Woodshed Agency has a Slack channel as well. I can show you that here. And this is where I have a bunch of crowdfunding communities. So if you were interested in, talking to other crowdfunders, you would join my Slack channel and join the conversation. And at some point, you'll probably put up a post saying, hey, I'm running a campaign. I'd love it if you guys come out and support this. Now, what I have to say is that you can't just join these channels and start spamming them in the next minute, right? You really got to join them, have some conversations, ask people questions. Basically, what I'm really saying is be a nice human being. That's what I'm really saying. So, there's a lot of these, and this is just one website that I have found that I use quite a bit, but there's a ton of them out there if you just search for Slack groups. I'm a part of this music one. There's a lot of great stuff there. Let's just say maybe TV episodes, see what people are talking about. And maybe that relates to one of your projects. If you're got a guitar product, this would be a great one to be in. Startup study. I mean, there's so much here. But like I said, check these out. If you've got a project that's focused on Asia, this is a huge one to go to. This one's a little expensive. I think I've joined this. This is like $35, something like that. But there are a ton of people on here, and even if you're not doing crowdfunding, this is great to just join these, just to have the conversations. Maybe you're working on an app. This would be a great place to join. So maybe at some point you're even getting stuck on a question. If you're part of one of these groups, you can ask, just ask, and somebody in the channel might know. So, I was going to pop up Slack, wasn't I? So, yeah. So here's our Slack channel. I'll just pop this up again. So yeah, you can see people are chiming in and we're discussing stuff. I got people sharing links. We have different tools. So this is what it would look like if you joined one of these channels. You can see people, look at this guy is adding info about, he's ran 3 or 4 campaigns. He's giving some of his insight. So again, just a lot of good conversation going on. So join some of those. Check those out if if your project fits into one of these groups. So little secret on where I like to find communities to talk to.